Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer Huber, also known as Solo Travel Girl, and since June of 2022, I've been using Mounjaro to manage my type 2 diabetes. Before I get into this week's update, which is week number 97, I just want to remind you that I'm not a healthcare professional and I'm just sharing my personal experience and opinion about using Mounjaro to manage my type 2 diabetes. Also, I have no relationship with the drug manufacturer and I have no relationship with any pharmacy that is dispensing Mounjaro. And also, before I get into this week's update, I just want to let you know how incredible this medication really has been in my life. What you can see is how I have lost about 60 pounds since being on this journey. But most importantly, because I am taking this for type 2 diabetes, the weight loss was just a happy side effect, so to say. My A1C has lowered. I started off at an A1C of 8.2. At last check, the end of January of this year, it was 5.6. I had high blood pressure and I was taking high blood pressure medication. I no longer have high blood pressure, so I'm no longer on that medication. I have high cholesterol. I'm on a statin still. However, my numbers are improving, and I'll put a link to a video about those numbers here. I had non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, and that has since been reversed because the liver is an incredible organ. So yeah, I am very appreciative about what Mounjaro has done to be a healthier version of myself, help me achieve my life goals, and I'm also grateful to my doctor, my physician, my endocrinologist who prescribed Mounjaro to me. I am just forever grateful. So this week's update. So yesterday, Sunday, I usually post my videos on Sunday, I usually record them on Sunday, and Saturday was World Labyrinth Day. If you're not familiar what a labyrinth is, I only know a little bit about it, but it's not a maze, but it's usually circular, and there's different ways that you go in and get to the center. The whole purpose is to basically to help you be more mindful about your surroundings, perhaps a little walking meditation and that. You'll find labyrinths in quiet places, typically quiet places. Some churches have them. I've seen them in a museum. Actually, there was a really cool one. It's like Kansas City. I think it was like all glass. That was kind of like a maze, but anyway, that was pretty cool. Hospitals might have them as well, botanical gardens. And a friend of mine, her name is Lucy Tobias, she wrote a book about labyrinths in Florida, and Saturday she had a labyrinth walk because it was World Labyrinth Day, celebrated the first Saturday of every May. Unfortunately, I did not join her on that walk because I didn't see that she was hosting that until after the fact. So I did go out there yesterday and I started recording a video and I recorded my different segments. However, when I got home, I had no idea how, ironically, how noisy it was there. There was lawn maintenance going on, which I couldn't see, but it was very loud. And then the insects were just crazy loud. Not the cicadas, which that's a whole other thing, an obsession in my life. And then I used Clipchamp to do my video editing, and it was just acting hinky last night, and I was gonna just put everything together today after work. It's after work right now. This is post-work Jen, but that didn't work out, so I'm just re-recording this video. But obviously I've been showing you images of what the labyrinth looks like, and let me know in the comments if you have walked a labyrinth before. But anyway, yeah, week 97, there's not much to report this week. I'm on the 37th week of 7.5 milligrams. And I just want to remind you that the reason that I am on 7.5 for so many weeks, for so many months, the highest dosage that I ever got on Mounjaro was 10 milligrams. However, when I went to renew that prescription, 10 was not in stock. They had 7.5. So that's what I was given, and when I last saw my endocrinologist, the woman, the doctor who prescribed Mounjaro, she just decided that I should stay at 7.5 because it is working for me. So that's why I've been on 7.5 and never got past 10, which I know some of you are into like 12.5, and that's awesome. Go you. But anyway, I did lose 1 pound this week. I had my injection on Thursday. So around Friday, Saturday, I did have that nauseous feeling. But I did gain, or I did lose 1 pound, so I'm down to 136 pounds. Exercise, all right, still got my hip issue, and I know some of you commented about diverticulitis in my hip. Yeah, that was for the orthopedist saying that my hip pain is not from hip arthritis, that he believes it is from diverticulitis. I don't know if he was looking at the same images that the other medical people were, the other doctors were. However, again, I'm not a medical doctor at all. From what I have read about diverticulitis, and hip pain is more associated with the left area because that's where typically the diverticulitis would be more prevalent. However, not so much on the right side. But point being, I am still walking twice a day because when I need to walk my dog, but to prevent like stiffness in that, I need to keep my hip going. I'm also doing my exercises, my physical therapy, home physical therapy a few times a week, and then I did do some power yoga yesterday. I'm regretting that a little bit today, but I do feel satisfied. And the reason why I did power yoga yesterday, and I'm trying to follow this new body, formerly known as Beachbody program, is because I told you I'm going to be a mermaid for 1 weekend next month, and I need to get into a tail. Now they have tails of all sizes, of course, but just for myself, I just want to feel lean and confident. I did buy some swimsuits, some bikinis, which is really weird. I don't think I've ever worn a bikini since I was like 10 or so. However, I ordered size medium and large from Amazon, and I tried them on over the weekend, and they feel a little tight. I feel a little bloated in them, but that could be for various reasons. I'll get to that in a little bit. But anyway, I just want to do some exercises that are going to help me feel fit and trim, so to say, for my mermaid experience. Obviously, that is not a requirement. So yeah, that's been my exercise. Nutrition, I've been mindful. However, it was my birthday this past week, and that's why I went on that hike last week with a friend that we met up. Friend who lives in Tampa. We went to college together. She and her husband and we all stay in touch in that. So that was a nice birthday treat that I had last Sunday out to the state park, Hillsborough River State Park. My friend gave me these fun earrings. They're trees. You know what a tree lover I am, a tree hugger, tree lover I am. So I did have a little indulgence this week as well for my birthday, trying to take in all those birthday freebies. I didn't get all of them. Some of them have expired. But of course I got my Starbucks beverage, my free Starbucks beverage. Perkins has a deal going on through, I think I have a couple more weeks to use that. What else? Got my Ulta. I got the lip stain, which obviously that is not food. I need to get my Sephora free gift as well. Publix. They give you basically a big container of ice cream or frozen yogurt. You get to choose your choice. I want the frozen yogurt because it has less sugar. So I've been enjoying that. So, and I cooked up, I was good for my birthday itself. I did cook up some salmon and roasted some asparagus. So that was my birthday dinner. And yeah, I celebrated alone. My birthday was still the middle of the week. And as you know, most of my family is living out of state and that, and my friends, they have things going on. I know that sounds kind of lonely, but c'est la vie. I have fun plans coming up this week, and then of course the mermaid camp is going to be my big birthday gift to myself, so I'm preparing for that. Alright, so we talked about, glucose. I don't know what my glucose numbers are just because I haven't gotten, I'm making baby steps. I did find my monitor. I just need to find a battery. If you're new here, I have a fancy dancy glucose monitor that syncs up with my phone. However, the readings were coming down, like showing up as 50s, 60s, and 70s, and I really don't think that's accurate. Even though when I use the glucose to test everything, it comes out okay. So I don't know what the deal is. So I just want to make sure that I am reporting now the accurate numbers to you for my glucose and for myself as well. So yeah, so that's what we talked about. We talked about weight, glucose, nutrition, exercise, and I guess that's it. Part of the reason why I went out to the labyrinth was to find some peace and some practice some mindfulness, and things are slowing down in my life right now, which is a good thing. I do have this trip coming up this week, so a thing that I do is I clean my house and get everything in order because, well, not only do I have the cats that are coming in, but it's just a peaceful and nice feeling coming home to a clean house after being on the road for a few days. So I have that coming up. But yeah, I guess that's all that I have to say this week. Thank you so much for being here. I know this isn't much of an update, but I'm still chugging along with Mounjaro, and I have 2 more boxes left. I did read something about the Mounjaro shortage that perhaps it's going to go into June. I hope you are having luck finding your Mounjaro, though. If you're not, perhaps you can try the Ozempic route. That's what my doctor was going to put me on if I could not get my Mounjaro. I have not gone on the Ozempic yet, but I guess time will tell. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're having success with Mounjaro, and I just want to remind you how much I appreciate you following me on this journey. It really does mean so much to me. Alright, and remember, not only be kind to others this week, but please be kind to yourself. I'll catch you next week, if not sooner. Bye.